Yo, 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 Bully and the Beast podcast.
You,
I'm L'Oreal.
it's your boy Wax.
And
What
Twerk
up?
is here. Twerk, what's up?
Yo, what
Yes,
up, y'all?
Big things popping, big things going on. Wax, what's going on with you?
man. I feel blessed, man. Just I was telling somebody today how much joy I feel like I have. I don't even know what's going
You
on. I
got
know it's just
another
a new
bundle of
year.
joy, you said?
I mean, of course, that's what I do. You know what I'm
You
saying? It's
really
just,
do?
but I'm talking about. I'm so joyful because of the new year, and I think it's just like I got a bunch of new blessings just come in the beginning of the year. As you fuck up throughout the year, your blessings start leaving away from you. But right now, I
Oh,
feel
okay.
like I'm just yeah, got a whole bunch of things going on right now, and I feel very joyful. So
I thought
yeah.
you was making an announcement, boy. Like, this wouldn't have been the first time.
Who knows? You know, hey, it's your boy Wax. What
So
up?
what are you doing? Are you in a relationship? What's going on with your life currently?
Yeah, I'm blessed. You know, I'm in a relationship. I'm doing
You are?
something.
You've become
Yes.
such a lover boy. I promise you.
What you mean? I
Like,
always been a lover boy. See, I always felt like, God, made women for a king, for a man that, we need help. I'm a guy who really, really needs help. I'm not one of these guys who could be like, I could be single, I could do it all by myself. That's some loser shit, fam. Anybody who could actually say they could do it by their self, don't feel like you can play spades. You're not a good partner. Who don't want to play with you? Or it's like everybody on the basketball court, you're the only person who don't get picked. You was like, I don't like playing basketball anyway. Bullshit, you want to
I
play? Don't act like you don't want to play. You just mad because ain't nobody pick you. I
didn't
didn't.
want to
I
play.
exactly. Everybody want to play. You want to play. You want to get picked. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to be picked. And I thank God for having somebody that want to be able to pick me, man. You know what I'm saying I'm a good team player. At the end of the day, I'm very good at team playing. So I don't see why not. What about you?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm outside just chilling.
You
I'm
outside?
no. I mean, like, I'm traveling and doing things like that, but like, I've been working so much and been so focused on what I'm doing work wise that, like, if you can fit into that schedule, I'm cool with it.
Peace.
But right now, I haven't found anybody to fit into that schedule. And of course, like, there's people trying to shoot their shot, but like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like so focused when I tell you, like, I'm working on a new show. I have
So
shows that are coming this year that's already put together. Y'all know I've been working on Listen to Black Women, and
mm-hmm.
that comes out next week. So I'm excited about that as well. And just growing. And if
Blessings,
somebody is going
blessings
to be
every
able
day.
to handle that, because sometimes it's a lot when you have somebody that knows what they want to do in life, and they're working towards it, and they're actually winning at it. And if you don't have that same thing going on, sometimes, like, not all the time, but sometimes people become resentful of you even for reasons why they don't even know, you know? So I want to make sure that I keep my space positive. I'm just trying to, like, uplift the people around me as well, so that
You're
there's no
supposed to.
negative energy around me. Some people look at it like, oh, cut them off if they're negative. And if there's somebody that I care about and invest their time in, I'm actually going to help them become more positive if I can.
Yes.
And that'll
Yes.
be, instead of just, because getting everybody's, I was like, oh, cutting people off. Don't get me wrong. Like, I get rid of people as well. But like,
Mm-hmm.
some people just need to go because they're just not good people. But then you have
Yes.
other people that are just like, they may not even understand why they're doing the things they're doing. So with that, sometimes you just put people in different spaces. And
That's
that's
it.
it. Like, maybe
That's
you was
it.
going real hard for that person and you would drop everything for them. Maybe they don't belong in that category. Maybe they belong in the associate category.
Yes. They not in your starting five no more. You still sit on the bench. You never six, but you sit on the bench
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
still on the
Okay.
bench. You still get to go to the game, but you just, like, you gotta
Yeah.
move back a little
You
bit.
ain't getting all that
So
time you was getting all before. I'm not give you
listen,
60
right? But put
minutes.
your work in, and you might be on the starting again. You might be starting again. You
You
might be on
might
the
get
court.
5 minutes at
You might
least.
be in the court.
I'm probably not gonna give you the whole
I'm
60
probably not
minutes.
gonna put all my eggs in your basket though. Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah, I think it's good. New year, starting things over. My birthday
Blessings.
week. Hey, so
Yeah, it's January 17th. Woohoo, L'Oreal. Happy birthday. I'm
that
the
is not
first
my
person to
birthday,
say
you
it.
asshole. The
It's the
13th of
14th.
January. It's the
Oh, the
13th.
13th.
You're so
Oh, it's
annoying.
tomorrow. Hey,
Well, we could also celebrate Jonathan Majors Day, aka Martin Luther King Jr. Day. You know,
okay,
everybody,
dope.
all the Corettas come out because this is going to be quite a time. No, so we're going to talk about that. We know Jonathan Major situation happened. We're going to talk about a lot of things, but you know, we're always going to make sure we look out for the people, right, Wax?
Of course.
Wait, Twerk, really quickly. Let's talk about you. You got some things you got coming as well.
Oh yeah. Appreciate it. I got my Polymath Network holiday party on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. I got DJ
He the
Sus one
whitest
DJing.
one doing something on. That's because black people are now allowed to work with him.
Well, look, I'm the product of Martin Luther King. I'm black and I'm white. So Martin Luther King literally died for this. So we're gonna
For
celebrate
you.
That
Just
was
for you
Jesus.
specifically.
for the
What are
cause.
you talking about?
He died on the cross for you to be here.
So we got DJ Sus one DJing, DJ whatever.
Blessings.
I got a whole bunch of special guests popping in, saying what's up, and yeah, we're gonna celebrate a year of hard work of straight podcasting for in Westchester.
I like that.
That's
I like
fire.
that, man.
Congratulations.
That sounds like growth to me. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely is.
You get what I'm saying?
Like
Good
that.
job, Twerk. We're proud of you. We're happy for you. And we got to make sure we help some of our people out. And you know, we're going to give y'all that good advice, the hood advice. And if you want to reach out to us and get some advice so we could glow you up like Angelo, like Twerk is, we help glow you up.
Thank you guys. Yes, sir.
So we need to help glow up some of the listeners, you know what I mean? Some of our co-hosts. Wax, if they want to reach out to us, what is it that they need to do?
Jump in the DMs like y'all always do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
That's Bully and the Beast podcast. That's DMs, and our email is the Bully and the Beast podcast at gmail.com. I think I got it right?
No.
Come on, holla at your boy. You gotta be kidding me if I fucking got this shit wrong.
You gotta be kidding me. What is
That's not
it,
the
Twerk?
Instagram? Bully and the Beast podcast.
We're firing you from that position. Twerk, could you let
You better
them know
not say the
where
same thing I said. Go ahead.
Can you let them know where to DM us at, where to email us at?
The DMs is Bully and the Beast podcast at Bully and the Beast podcast. And the email is thebullyandbeastpodcast@gmail.com.
So we're officially hiring because Wax never gets it right. And at this point, we just got to get rid of him because they're the Wax. What is the problem?
I literally just said that.
You did not.
I made
and it's
sure
like, come on
DM,
now.
I didn't say
85 years.
And
it's been 85.
The email is the. So bring it back.
Let's get into it. Anyway, we have somebody that said, I have been with my boyfriend for a little over 4 years. I met his daughter when she was around 2 years old and have been a constant in her life ever since. She has no memory of a time without me. So her mom and her dad have split custody, and I am more of a stepmom than just daddy's girlfriend, as we do live together. I truly take care of her as if she was my own. My boyfriend's ex, her mom, is extremely jealous of our relationship. She blames me for breaking up her family, even though they were split before I came into the picture. This year, our daughter, yes, I said our, even though technically she is not mine, started school. She is going to start doing extracurricular activities. My issue is today when I asked if I could come watch her play her sport, she said, you know you can't come because my mommy will be there. Now, her mother cannot stand me and refuses to meet me even after 4 years. Really hit me that even though I consider myself her bonus mom, and so does she. I will have to miss out on tons of things because her mom is childish. Any advice? Do I just let this go? How do I not take this personal? So 4 years, she's been in this little girl's life. So that means she's like kindergarten, first grade. She's in first grade. She can't go to none of the activities because the mother doesn't like her, but she lives with them pretty much whenever she's not with the mom.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It do and it don't. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let time heal it. You know what I mean? The girl's still not over her man. That's what it sounds like. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let that be to where it's like you don't care. Like I know you still want him, whatever the case may be. But the more you feed into it and the more you talk to this man about her, he's thinking about her. So shut the fuck up about her. And the more you sit there and like try to go into the relationship, a lot of things you chase is going to run away from you. So start backing off, and then she'd be like, "Hey, you haven't came to my recital. Can you come?" that's when you start getting invites. The old boy gonna be like, yo, I see you a little distant. Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So let it all come to you. Fall back though, because you seeing when you as you going towards it, it's just gonna hurt your feelings, and you gonna think that this dude's not a good guy, and he is. It sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Because you
Yeah.
taking care of his daughter like it's yours. So like if you want to keep the relationship locked in, a lot of times going after things instead of letting time heal it and let time do it, you fuck up.
You know what's messed up? That like this woman is taking good care of your daughter. You're jealous of that. I get that. Like you may have thought there could have been a chance for y'all, but if you let him go, like that's it. Like just because you see her being happy, that's her person. That just clearly wasn't your person, miss, that is the baby mama. I mean, what is the problem? I don't know why people like to stand in the way of other people's happiness, because it's really, it hinders your own. It's going to stop you from being happy. So her doing any kind of accusing, but it just sucks because she doesn't have anything to do but roll with the flow. Like the person that's writing to us, all she can just do is nothing. All she could just do is keep treating that little girl as if it's her own. All she could just do is be a good woman to her man. But like he's going to have to ultimately step in and say, like, listen, there should be no reason why y'all have an issue with each other. But not meeting after 4 years, maybe she meets her and she likes her.
Yes.
Do you think they should meet? Like, that's another thing, because I've
Not
seen,
yet.
I know some 4 years. What do you mean not yet?
She ain't over it. It's like maturity come in stages, not ages. It don't come in time. So you got to just wait to the stage of her not giving a fuck and not think that she could get this nigga back.
So if she never gets over it, then she just never gets to go to any of this little girl stuff.
I mean, sure, in time, everything gonna heal everything. Hopefully, she finds somebody else to make her squeal or make her feel a little bit better about herself.
4 years is a long time to not get over something.
No longer. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know even longer, way longer actually, that they just don't give up until they want to, till they satisfied. And hopefully they get satisfaction from somewhere else to where they don't have to continue to keep on locking in on you. It's ugly. It get disgusting too.
But I have a solution. Time for y'all to have some kids.
Then you have to. I'm bringing my daughter to my sister, to his sisters, or my, you know what I'm talking about?
Time for them to have some kids, because it seemed like the two of them are locked in. I mean, there's no way I can imagine a man bringing a woman around his daughter like that to the point where she's also calling her daughter, and him not like thinking that's his wife or taking her super serious. So if y'all are already on that level of things, I would start introducing that into it, because no, it's not. Even though you are and should treat her like your daughter, that's not your daughter. It's his. And it's hers, you know, so you are never going to be able to push the mother, and you shouldn't want to push the mother out of her life. No, at all. But she's going to keep causing an issue as long as she, like you said, she don't have a man, and maybe even when she gets one.
Yeah, she still want hers. She feel like that's still her property. That's still her family. And so until he start turning her off, like he got to turn her off. He got to just be like a fucking bum ass nigga to this bitch, so she don't even give a fuck about him no more. And then when she feel like another man is better than him, and then she gonna leave that nigga alone. She ain't gonna fuck with this nigga. And she like,
but I'm wondering, do you feel like men, like, does he play a part in this?
He's really innocent, but he have to play a part because you got the woman, and anything that if y'all won, whatever she's feeling and she got to go through, you got to try to figure it out with her. And I think if she do talk to him, hopefully he tell her, like, just fall back and let time go, because we already know what it is. The more you feed into that, you're gonna make it bigger for her. You know what I'm saying? Don't give her no bait. Act like you don't even see that she's being petty. You know what I'm saying? So if you go into feeding like, oh, I need to talk to her. Why you don't let me? And she be like, because you took my family and you do it. Now that's extra 6 more months that I don't fuck with that bitch. She tried to call me and say all this dumb shit. She ain't even gonna say nothing. She's gonna say she called me and say all this dumb shit. She ain't even say nothing bad. So don't even give her that bait.
But like, what is it? Because if he's making it clear I'm in a relationship and he's keeping it very cordial with her, what is it that she could even possibly be attracted on? And that's what I'm saying. Like, because at a point when I dated a man, he had more than one baby mom, and the one baby mom that he treated like, this is it. I pick my kid up, like, you know, by the book. But then the other one, I feel like he was a little bit too cool and friendly with, and that's the one ultimately he ended up sleeping with. So I think sometimes the man be too friendly and making her think she may still have a chance of coming back around. And that's why, and look, also, that's the power to be like, oh, well, he's choosing me over you because I told him you couldn't come to the game and you're not there. Like, he knows better. So that's why sometimes I feel like he needs to step in, or the man needs to step in, or maybe she needs to have a conversation with him to the point where, okay, maybe they don't sit together, but like, well, I don't understand. This is a public game. I could come if I want to.
I hear you, but ouch. You know what I'm saying? Just not being a part of, and like you got to sneak and do it. I'd rather not do it until I'm invited.
You no, not like sneak, but like I'm saying, like she's gonna be there. You don't have to sit with her. You don't have to speak to her, but she's gonna be there. Like I don't like it. That is so crazy. Like I just hope this is why people are so hesitant on dating people that have kids, because no one is mature enough to just be like, let's put this to the side and focus on the child, because that's who it should be about. If the child wants the girl there, what's wrong?
Mm-hmm. But people don't look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, would I be upset if I see another guy taking my son fishing, you know, and taking my son doing certain things with my sons? Yes, I would feel a certain way. Would this woman feel a certain way when she see her daughter, you know, clinging on to another woman? It's like everything's supposed to be about mommy, especially when they that young. Yeah. So yeah, she's going to feel away. She took my man and my daughter.
But what if your son comes to you and says like, yo, you know, he's taught me so many great things, like Dad, like I really like this guy. Like, and it's not like he's trying to replace you.
No, and that's peace and cool. You know what I'm saying? I came into a lot of kids' lives and did a lot of things that their father and stuff wasn't doing. You know what I'm saying? So even, you know, being Uncle Wax and all this stuff, they did a lot of their first things with me. I'm sure their father.
That's what I'm saying. And you wasn't trying to be spiteful or
no,
this is a kid.
But the parents going to feel it though. The parent is going to feel it. That's all. And a lot of them go about the wrong ways. You know, some people see somebody with their ex and go out and wild the fuck out. Some people see somebody with their ex and be like, oh, damn, I thought I'd feel a little bit worse than that, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's see. Hopefully, you know, she don't react all crazy when she do see her. And I think dude know who he dealing with. That's what it sounds.
Yeah, he do. That's like, just leave that bitch alone and let her fucking, don't come to the game. Just leave this bitch alone. She's a fucking psychopath.
She a fucking psycho. She probably like, if I see that bitch come around my door, I don't give a fuck where we at. We're gonna turn this bitch the fuck out.
That is so disgusting now. That shit is weird and fucking whack. But I mean, I get it. When it's your child, you're gonna be protective. And I just think it's so many. That's overprotective.
Yeah, ouch.
But there are people out here that are sick as fuck and they do things to kids and you know, so I understand being very cautious about who's around, but 4 years, sis, let it go. Now, but this one here, like only advice we can really give you is if you love that man, you're gonna stick by him and do everything you need to do. And if it's not go to the game, it's not go to the game. And
let time have it.
I mean, y'all do something to celebrate her winning the game or playing the game when she gets home, so that y'all have like a special thing, you know? Okay, well, when you're done, so to watch the mother be like, no, we go to ice cream.
That's cool. I have ice cream and cake at the house with her thing saying, good job, congratulations.
Yeah, even if it's the next weekend or the next day, y'all create something special that y'all can have. Or enroll her in something and be like, the mom can't come to that. No, I'm joking.
Like in the backyard, her old little pageant.
But I'll tell you one thing. People, shit like this usually comes back and bites people in the ass, because guess what? The mother gonna want to go on a vacation, or she gonna want to do something one time, and ain't nobody gonna be there to go to the game except for her. Ooh. And that's what, am I wrong? Mm-hmm. And that's when they gonna be like, is Cheryl, is she available today?
Yes.
Do you think she could go to the game?
Or come pick her up.
You think she could pick her up to go to ballerina?
That's
because ballerina to ballet? Because you know I'm working overtime at the job today. Nobody.
You really with the boss? Are you really with the boss going on a date?
And guess what? You don't even throw that in her face. You just be there to be there for that child.
Lessons always.
That's it. Be the bigger person. And I'm learning, like, woo, that's how I know I'm getting older, child. Because I used to be going low. Well, what else Michelle Obama said?
Now you can't bend them knees no more.
Now I can't bend them knees, so I go high.
She stand up.
I'll stand the fuck up. Okay. No, but I was talking to one of my good friends, and she just recently got baptized. Shout out my girl Stacey Barth. And she was basically saying how, like, you know, you sometimes you're so powerful with your energy, you don't realize like the power you really hold. And we use it probably in the wrong way because we're not even thinking about others. You're just thinking about like, well, nobody's gonna play me. You know what I mean? But instead, it may be a situation where you got to take the back seat and explain to people like, this is what it is. And you're always going to get more with honey than vinegar, right? So if you're nasty to this lady, remember, she always holds the power card because that's her child with him.
Yes.
So that's always going to come first. So don't make it so that he starts hating you over things that
drama to him.
You
no man love that. No, I'm with you 1,000%.
And you know, I feel like baby mamas know how to flip that shit.
They know what the fuck they doing.
They know how to flip it to look like it's the innocent party.
Yep.
And baby father.
Do all this.
Yeah. Bitter baby parents.
Aaron, anything. Bitter anything.
Bitter
nasty
anything.
Taste in your mouth. Yeah, nasty taste.
Okay. So we're going to help somebody else out. Hopefully that helps her. If not, write us back and tell us we didn't help you with shit. Because we love to hear the truth too. We're going to give you the truth and we want to hear the truth. Be like, yo, Wax, whatever you said was bullshit. L'Oreal, fuck you. It didn't work. We want to hear that. I was drunk. You're drunk? I'm drunk. I'm celebrating my birthday already, so I'm drunk. Okay. No, I didn't drink anything.
This is January 1st.
No, I've been celebrating since last year. Okay.
I know.
I'm just happy to be here, you know? Okay.
God blessings.
So if you want to reach out to us, slide in them DMs, blow us up, slide in that email, blow us up. Twerk, not you, Wax. Turn your mic off. Yeah. Twerk, where do they reach out to us? Because Wax has been fired from that position. I'm telling her. It only took me 6 years to figure out that he was never going to get it right.
I thought I did. But
listen, if you want to DM us, send us a DM on Instagram at Bullying the Beast Podcast. You could also send us an email at thebullyingthebeastpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you guys.
There we go. You better get Wax's ABCs right, or else we're gonna call that shit something else too.
I like it.
Whoever applies ABCs.
Let's do it.
So every segment you fuck up, we gotta make sure we got a fake Wax and a real Wax. So don't fuck up Wax's ABCs. You better get that fucking word right today. Okay, you hear me?
Right all the time.
No, nigga, you never got the word right. Maybe twice.
If you think about it, the things that I say.
I'm thinking, and I came up with nothing. I got nothing. Okay. So they reached out. They said, just for some background, I'm in my mid-20s. My boyfriend is in his early 30s. I'm a social worker working for a nonprofit, and my boyfriend has a good job working on Wall Street. We live 2 hours away from each other. Damn. And I commute to see him every weekend. Money has become this huge issue in our relationship. I make a lot less than my boyfriend, and I feel like he's always rubbing it in my face. He invited me to 7 weddings last year for people I don't even know. I always split the wedding gifts with him. I pay $150, he pays $150. Why? You don't even know these people. Okay, anyway. By our 6th wedding, right? Don't you just go as the arm candy? What the fuck am I putting money in for?
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Okay.
I'm playing with you, but go ahead.
By our 6th wedding, I am beyond broke and ask if he could pay for me since this is his friend. I've never even met this person. Yeah, he pays for both of us, but he has been complaining about it for the past 3 months. This nigga is a cheapskate. He always has money for everything else. He recently brought a Mercedes. He vacations to nice places with his friends. He has every camera, gadget, digital thing you could think. He lives in a nice apartment. And for the past 2 months, he's been on my case about dinner dates and states that I have to start paying my share because he is going broke. Yes. I was hurt, but I understood and made efforts to spend less. We go to Panera and food courts most of the time now. I offer to pay for both of us, and he'll usually decline. But last week, he started fighting with me about money and how much money he has to spend on gas, dropping me off to the train station every weekend. No. He makes me feel like a financial burden and a gold digger. He never used to mind paying for me when we first started dating, but now he's always on my case about money. It makes me feel super anxious and ashamed. And at this point, I don't even know what to do. I love my boyfriend, but I feel we can never reach an agreement on financials, and on financials that leaves us both happy. I felt hurt and confused, and I don't know who's being unreasonable here. Any constructive advice would be appreciated. Wax. You gonna tell her?
I'm gonna keep it real with her. Like, he's
you gonna tell her? Or I gotta tell her.
He's starting to be tired of you. Like, the pussy is not what he thought was gonna do it. The first time y'all was sneaking and being nasty, and that's why it felt so good. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like we together. I thought she had her own money, but I gotta spend more money than I thought I was gonna spend. He want to buy that other gadget. He want to buy that camera. He want to go out and fuck these bitches on vacation with his boys, and you slowing that shit down. You know,
she's not slowing it down. I think he's still doing it. I don't think he wants to be with her anymore. He don't know how to say it. He don't know I do, because gas to the gas station, to the train station. She the one taking the train to him every weekend.
Yeah, you giving him his pussy? What the fuck? He's supposed to be happy for gas money. Even you fuck a girl you don't even like. You happy to get put her in an Uber. That's money. That's gas money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga.
Yeah,
she's
so
taking the train every weekend to see him. He's never going to see her.
That too.
That alone, trust me from experience.
His crib,
I know.
Better.
You said what?
His crib is probably better.
That's fine, but you still pull up to me sometimes. It don't got to be every weekend. But she said every fucking weekend. It's like, if money is tough on both our ends, to the point where she had to tell him she couldn't afford it. Like, really, It seems like he's playing tit for tat because she don't want to go half on wedding gifts. And it's like he's using her for a date. Like, maybe he's
a date
gay.
Every weekend. No, she's a date every weekend. That's possible. They could be fucking with dudes during the weekend and fuck her on the weekends to keep his face. But at the end of the day, or he fucking with another girl on the side during the week that, cook breakfast a little bit better.
Split the fucking wedding gifts with that bitch. You got me sitting here splitting wedding gifts, and then you complaining about
I already got somebody to split wedding gifts with, though. So why I need to get somebody else to split wedding gifts with? You look better on my arm than this bitch right here.
I ain't got it no more. Better. I ain't got it. Find another fucking charity. Like, what? I don't understand. Because here's the thing. He's going on these trips. He goes to restaurants by himself. Like, when you have somebody that you're with, you should treat them just as good as you want to treat yourself. Why would you treat yourself like this and treat her like garbage? Like, the fact that he was like, all right, now the gas is getting too much to drop you to the train. That would have been that would have been the last train to Paris. You heard? Like, that would have been.
It has to be.
I don't know. Oh, don't worry about it. You never got to come pick me up again.
Yes.
Because I'm not coming.
And now make him come see you for 2 months. And then let's see if he for real then. If he still want this motherfucking pussy, that motherfucker got to get on this train or drive that fucking car that he dropped you off to the train station. He got to bring that shit all the way out to me.
He got to figure it out. He got to put the effort in.
He already figured it out. Men speak with women, talk with their mouth. Men talk with their body, their language, their actions. You see what I'm saying? That action right there tell you, I'm tired of your motherfucking ass. I don't even want to spend gas money on that pussy.
Put him on ice.
The girl down the street or the girl in the apartment in fucking 6E, her pussy a little bit better. It might. And
he ain't got to pay for gas because he just walked down the hall.
Exactly. Men like more convenience. I could love the shit out of you, but this girl's more convenient. And after I nut, I feel better. At the end of the day, it's like, damn, after I nut, I ain't got to put no money out after I nut, and she might feed me. I'm going for the one I ain't got to put no money out after I nut. If I got to give you money after I nut, I hate you.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Long distance relationships are shitty, especially if you don't have any money. You have to have money to be in a long distance relationship. And be able to travel back and forth, or else that's going to be the number, because money is already a number one issue in relationships. So imagine if every time you see each other, you're paying hundreds of dollars. Like, that alone,
how much you got, it's a burden. It will be.
You don't have it. I mean, it's a burden, but like, yes, you make it work and it's a little easier. It's still a burden regardless. But doing it
Yes.
broke is 10, it's 10 times harder.
Yes.
But
None
I'll
of
tell
y'all
you
nutting the way y'all supposed to nut. Y'all don't have free nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like when
And
you
then
when
it's
you
like,
comfortable, when you orgasm, when you nut, it's just like free. But when you got that other thing going, you think, "But I gotta leave soon. I gotta pay this bitch money to get the fuck out of here." Shit like that nut ain't the same nut, bro. That's why it's like when you marry and you got a relationship and you know that nut is free, it feels way better.
and you have to plan everything. Like you can't just come home and be like, yo, I want to fuck. You got to be like, I want to fuck Saturday. Like
I can't wait to see you Saturday. I texted back and forth all fucking day. And then when y'all get this, that's another problem. We'll sit there and text all crazy, like we about to have the craziest, wildest sex in the world. And she just traveled for mad long, so she tired. And y'all got that
soon as she
lazy
get there,
shit.
she's trying to take it down.
She trying to take it down. Y'all think y'all have this wild sex and ain't what you thought it was. So now we're all the way back down. So don't be talking all that sexy shit when y'all before y'all see each other, because all that shit y'all saying y'all gonna do, y'all gonna bust your ass, I'm lick your ass, I'm gonna lick your pussy, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, none of that shit going down. And you ain't been fucking, so now you nothing early, nigga.
And then that's it. Then y'all only fuck once. Then by the time you leave, you're like, damn, we should have fucked a couple more times. Like, nah, it's over. It's over. Like long distance relationships could keep that. You could keep those. Like I said, unless it's some shit where we together and a nigga move, or we just really well off and we can move how we want. Like that's it. Other than that, this nigga showing you making the effort and he's not. He's constantly making excuses. And that's when a man is too, like, he doesn't want to tell you. So he's just trying to do things to turn you off or make you feel like a burden so that you no longer say, you know what? Don't be a burden no more. Be like, you know what? You're right. I don't want you to have, he gonna be like, you coming to see me this weekend? Nah, I don't want you to have to spend gas money. Don't even say it in a nasty way. Say it like you dead serious. Like you care about his pockets and you want to make sure he saves that $23 on a pump. I don't know. Maybe he got a truck. $68. You want him to save that $68, but I promise you he gonna drive that raggedy fucking truck to go see another bitch, to go hang out with his fucking whack ass friends. Cause how the fuck he got so many fucking friends with weddings and shit?
Yeah.
You got $150 for gifts, nigga, $300 for gifts, but you ain't got $60 to fill up your tank and you a grown ass man?
Yeah, brother.
I don't care. You need to leave that nigga alone and find somebody better.
But it wasn't really about the gas at the end of the day.
It's the gas for me.
No, but it's the girl that he had to leave and bring you to the train station. She had to go to work early, so she got to do it later on. He wanted to fuck her. Now I'm saying right now. I think you stayed an extra day. Now write us back and let us know if you stayed that one extra day that he had an appointment with that other bitch. Now I can't stand you this whole fucking time because you're supposed to have been gone. You knocked me off my schedule.
I'm an extra day ass bitch. I'm an extra day ass bitch. We'll stay 3 extra days. Like, you know what? I'm gonna work remotely this night.
Fuck my whole motion up.
I promise you. But then see too, when you get comfortable like that, I mean, when you start doing that, the nigga get comfortable. You're like, you could just leave Wednesday. And it's like, no, nigga, I'm going to work. Like, I'm going to work. Like, but so you gotta be careful. But I do think like he's just trying to make excuse after excuse. Without having to tell you that he don't want to fuck with you no more. He trying to tell, cause like how you go from restaurants all the time to now y'all only eating food courts and he ain't got no gas money. Times is hard, but what the fuck?
I gotta start from the bottom, man. Start and bring your first date McDonald's. First date ain't gotta be McDonald's, but you know what I mean, a spot in the hood that you know the aunties and everybody. You know what I'm saying? How to see how this person really is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? How
I ain't never. I mean, but she don't mind that. You don't see. She says they've been eating at Panera and shit, like, and been cool with it. She's not
spent all that money because I guess he tried to he tried
Panera?
to make her look good. He tried to make her look all good in the beginning. Stop doing all that, trying to make people look good in the beginning. Start from the bottom and rise up.
He's doing it on his own wax. 7 weddings is excessive. $300 gifts.
And you ain't get married yet. I guess he was trying to tell you, I want to marry you if he brings you to all these fucking weddings. I would never.
But he's
bring
not giving want to marry you energy. Please, he's not giving want to marry you energy.
No way.
He can't even provide. He'd rather go on a whole man trip or a guy's trip with his friends or whatever than see his girl. Again, this is just a poor excuse. He has someone else, or he doesn't want to be with her anymore. I would look. This is the easiest way, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you this. So if you and your man together, is he allowed to go on a boys' trip by himself? Now that y'all to a relationship,
Why would he even want to?
that's what I'm saying. So that's another key.
Why would he even want to? Like, and I get it. Like, so it depends. Do we live together? No, they don't. You know what I mean? They don't live together. Niggas ain't going on boys trips to hang out with other niggas. They're going to fuck bitches.
Yes. And I'm bringing my pussy with me. You know what I'm saying? That's like me not bringing my weed with me, and I know I smoke. I know I want some pussy on this fucking trip, so I'm not bringing my pussy with me. Oh, pussy there. Oh, I don't have to bring weed to LA. Why? Because weed is there.
Weed is there. I don't bring weed to LA. There's weed. I might have a blunt. I might have a blunt so that as soon as I get off the plane.
Early.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But that's about it. You're not going, yeah, absolutely right.
I'm not bringing all this fucking shit with me. And you telling me he ain't bring none of your pussy with him? None of it?
He going to get some. He going to get some. Now, I feel like you can only accept a man going on a boys trip if y'all live together. And he got to take an STD test before he come back in the damn house.
So you saying it's okay from the fuck?
No, I wouldn't be okay with it, but like you can't control people.
I ain't controlling. That's like, come on. Like, I
mean, anybody would call that controlling, no?
Nah, I mean, if I'm telling you that I know you about to go fuck with a girl's trip, or you and the girl sit there and be like, yo, me and the guys going to DR. I told a couple of my guys I was gonna go to DR, and then he said, my girl ain't going for that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've never been with somebody that wanted to go on a boys trip while they was in a relationship with me.
Yeah. I don't see
like myself. Maybe when I was younger, like real young.
I'm not even leaving mine to go on a boys trip anyway. That's asking for trouble.
I was gonna say like, the nigga don't even want me to be alone. We never gonna think
about pussy. That's what I'm saying. None of us think about pussy. I'm about to go on a boys trip, and I'm leaving my pussy at home. No one of them wants a pussy. Can I bring my weed too? Shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, like when I'm in a relationship, I feel bad because, like, yeah, I love my girls and shit, but I'm not going on no fucking girls trip. My nigga coming.
You know what I'm saying?
They feel a way about that, dog.
I hear you. Lock him in the room. Keep him in the room. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, bring your penis with you, or if not, you're gonna get drunk and look at some other meat.
I mean, nah, I'll get drunk and go to sleep, but at the same time, I'd rather have my nigga there with me.
Told me that, and how many times the girls, I was in the girl room, and she's like, "Baby, I went to sleep last night." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you went to sleep last night.
I mean, I seen it too. Man,
that's why I don't even. And you know, I got PSTD on that shit, so a lot of times it's me the one who did it on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen it, I was like, so somebody tried to do that shit with me, I'd be like, maybe they not trying to do it, but just because I know last time, you know what I mean, whatever situation happened, I think that's what's happening. So listen.
But it didn't make you feel like a piece of shit, you as the person on others. I'm not gonna lie, because like I definitely have been in that. Yeah, I've been in that position before where like the dude got the talking and I'm like, it's like a call he had to answer. And I was just like, nah, I feel like a disgusting piece of shit. Like I felt so crazy that I don't know how, while he's sitting there talking on the phone with, you know, whoever he has to talk on the phone with, and he like trying to apologize to me, but still, you get what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah, we both wrong. We both know we wrong. Like
we both wrong. We both know we wrong. And it didn't seem that wrong until I put the voice to the person. And not the voice to the person, but you get what I'm trying to say? Like when it was
Annie.
Huh? When it's like somebody that you don't consider. What did you say?
Yes. I was like, oh, Auntie Annie. Like that's your auntie husband.
No. But when you put the like it's a real person. You get what I'm trying to say? Like you're hurting somebody. And that's when you're like, I'm a piece of shit. I'm going to hell and I need to leave this motherfucker alone. I don't say
I'm going to hell, but I say I'm a piece of shit.
Well, I'm not going to hell, but I'm going to hell if I continue with this activity. Can't do that.
I don't even care. I hate girls who cheat on their men.
Like, but you a cheater. You cheat with them.
No.
That's just as bad, Wax.
Yeah, no, real shit. I mean, I was never really a cheater. I just wasn't in relationships like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I did,
but you were fucking people's girlfriends.
That was a piece of shit.
That's what I'm saying. So you know, because like I said, when I didn't think about the motherfucker. Oh, I thought somebody just used my credit card, child. I was about to say, what the fuck? Ritz Carlton. You saw my face. I was like, okay.
But a lot of times these girls don't understand when y'all fuck this other dude, he probably ain't got nothing on your guy. You let him think that he got more over your guy.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I felt with the person.
Damn.
I'm sitting here like, damn, yo, you really kind of doing this bitch filthy. What the fuck would you do to me? Like, you really, but I'm like participating and helping you do somebody filthy.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel like you look at me as if somebody you can do filthy as well. So yes. I had to get out that situation But when you tell me you've done it, because you've said it so many times that you've slept with other guys' girlfriends, like, yeah, that shit, I wouldn't be able to. I just don't, because it's happened to me numerous times. Like,
it
guys,
don't feel good to know that somebody else is cheating or have eyes or anything for anybody else. It's definitely a hurtful situation. So, I hated it always. I always hated it. And my sisters and my niece and them talking about they got more than one guy. I talk to them like I talk on the show. Yeah, you're a fucking whore. That's disgusting.
But that's the thing now too. Sometimes nowadays it's like you're being faithful to a person and they are so fucking doing you so filthy. It's scary out here.
Nah, everybody lock in, everybody stay faithful, man. I'm telling you, that's when you receive the blessings from God.
You should, but I see a lot of cheating ass, lying ass, fucked up ass motherfuckers. So
me too. You know. I see them, but that's just who they are. That's their character. And especially is like if you see somebody and they low and you can see they got the potential to keep going high and they don't, that's when you get rid of them. But you see them growing and to keep trying and stuff like that, you ain't got to get rid of that person. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit more motivation. You don't see they can push that weight. You know what I mean? Be their spotter real quick. And I'm saying lift it up if you really want to see it work. If you know that person is that person and when they get there, they'll be really good, keep on working on it. But if not, get rid of that motherfucker. Just like this guy right here. Get rid of that nigga. He's trying to get rid of you first. So just for you to save that, somebody left me shit, leave this nigga first. So you at least try to, cover your face or something.
Well, I want her to, since she lives so far away, not take this personal. It's just something that didn't work out. Maybe we're wrong. I doubt it though. And find somebody. Don't even look right now. Focus on yourself and somebody that can appreciate you, that can treat you the way you want to be treated will be there. Nobody that you love should be making you feel like a gold digger or that you're a burden or that you're a problem. Yeah, like you're an inconvenience to them. So I understand you love him, but sometimes what's the saying? If you love something, let it go. And if he puts in that effort to get you back, and again, I'm saying just fall back. Just fall back. Don't come. Don't come there every weekend.
And
don't come any
you.
Weekend. Let him come to you. See if he's gonna put the effort in. Because you know what costs more than gas money? A train ticket. So let's see. Let's see if he's gonna put in the work and the effort. And if not, find you somebody that wants to put in that time and effort into you and your relationship, because this is only for seeing your future. You don't want to deal with this forever.
Yeah, don't be wasting time. I hate wasting time. If it ain't working, and I hate trying to make it work. If it ain't working, this ain't working. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to therapy and all that type of shit. We can't therapy each other, then we got a problem. That means we ain't got chemistry.
There's nothing wrong with therapy because we don't know everything. We don't have the answers for everything. Even our therapists don't.
I hear you. But it's just like I look at it to where if you got somebody to talk it over with, unless somebody bullshitting in that situation, y'all don't need nobody outside. That's like saying, yo, I'm gonna play with this person on 2-on-2 basketball. I'm gonna play with this person in the game time. I'm gonna play with you. Nah, fuck that. I need to get chemistry with you. I need to bounce the ball to you. I don't care if you can't catch it yet. I need to keep on bouncing to you learn how to catch this ball. I need to get the same chemistry with you at the same time. Other than that, bringing somebody in and they not with us when we're going through our arguments. I can't call them every single time be an argument. Hey, therapist. Nah, I need to have chemistry.
Not every single time, but sometimes we have problems that help us that hold us back from being our greater selves, and we don't know the answers to everything. You don't know the answers to everything. So I think it's more so like that. Not saying that have a messed up relationship and have the therapist just put it back together. No, but there's things that some people do need help on, past traumas, childhood situations, parent, like whatever their parents they may have seen. Like you said, PTSD, you say it wrong, obviously. But there's so many things that people go through that not always can you work yourself through that. Sometimes you do need a little bit of help. But right now, I don't think this is a therapy. This isn't a therapy situation.
It's easy.
Yeah, this is
a bully to be situation.
Yeah, Twerk, what do you think?
Gotta get your money up, man. That's it. That's the bottom line.
You don't think it's bigger than money? I feel like even if she had $1 million, he would come with an excuse.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's in the man. The man has. I sense like a sense of lack of anything. Honestly, I mean he said he worked on Wall Street, but damn, maybe I feel like when you're,
Where? Like
It ain't
Wall
the
Street is like
money.
done
It ain't
now.
the money. It ain't the money though. Y'all missing it. It ain't the money. That
It's
nigga
not.
tired of her.
It is.
oh that's what it is.
Not
He's
even
trying
just
to
tired of her. He probably got somebody else.
comfortable.
Man.
Comfortable.
Yeah,
Gotta make him uncomfortable.
he was looking at her to be, you know what I'm saying, another side. Like she's eye candy that could bring a couple of dollars at a time because she really tried to make it work and shit. You know what I'm saying? He took advantage of that instead of taking advantage of it.
He
is
thought
too
like an
lazy.
out of town boo, he was gonna be able to get his shit off while
All
she
day long.
wasn't.
And now
while
she's
she
cramping his
wasn't around.
style. That
Because I
one
don't
day
think
extra.
side chick, because you don't bring a side chick to 5-6 weddings. You
Yes,
don't.
do.
No,
I
you
can.
don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, you never bring the girl that you might want to marry because you don't want her to get it misconstrued that you want to marry her. So if you bring a girl that you know you don't want to marry, them the ones you bring to the fucking weddings. You
No.
don't never bring a girl that you like to the wedding because you want to think, he's bringing me to the wedding, girls. So that means he might want to propose soon. You know what I'm saying? He get me in the mood. He getting me, you know what I mean? He want to have that experience with me outside, like just dressing up and, you know what I mean, being
Yeah,
around
at
people.
no time did she ever say anything about marriage with them. And if I'm going to 6 weddings, I'm sitting here like, nigga, where's 7?
Thank you. See what I'm saying? So any
Let me
nigga that
do the
if I
math.
bring a girl to the wedding, I ain't trying to marry that motherfucker. That's my girl. Like we cool. She look
Going
good,
half
cool.
is crazy.
It ain't gonna have
$900. She spent damn near $1,000 on his friend's gift. That's disgusting. Like you don't even know these
gas
people.
Money you could give her. You could have
But
gave her
that's
$40
even.
of gas.
You know what? Wax, you might be onto something. That's even more of a sign. How you going to people weddings? These are his friends, and you never met them before?
Never.
How?
Yeah, I'm not trying to marry her.
She need to get up out of there. Don't get that nigga another 150. Don't get that nigga a nothing. Please do not get a train ticket to come back out there. Don't get that nigga. He ain't worth a buck, child. Fuck that nigga. Move on. Next. If y'all need some advice, you know how to reach us. We done said it a million times, but we're gonna have Twerk tell you one more time.
Yeah, guys, you gotta go to
Twizzy.
DM us on Instagram at Bully and the Beast Podcast. And then you can also email us at thebullyandthebeastpodcast@gmail.com. Appreciate it.
Let's go. Now let's talk about word on the street. Let's get into it. We already know everybody and they mama, grandmama, grandfather, baby, their pappy, they all talking about Katt Williams because he set the internet on fire when he went on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. And he basically called out every comedian in the industry. Yep. I do want to give myself and pat myself on the back for some of the stuff that came out. The Cedric the Entertainer had him on Morning Hustle like about 2.5 years ago. And Katt Williams actually revealed there first to me, that that Cedric the Entertainer had stole his joke for the Kings of Comedy. And that was something that was brought up in the interview. And, Cedric had responded. It went viral a while ago when we did it, when I asked him. And now it's funny because I knew that wasn't the end of it, but who knew it would be this? So he ended up talking about Steve Harvey and how he had a toupee, which we all, I think we kind of knew, right?
I didn't know that shit. Ain't nobody know about my shit. My wig.
No way you didn't know.
I didn't know. I promise you. I thought Steve Suits. I didn't know Steve Suits was fake either.
What do you mean his suits were fake? How can you have a fake suit?
I don't know. I was just saying.
Okay,
I didn't know about his hat, so I mean.
No, yeah, that was a toupee. He talked about, so many people. He talked about Tyler Perry. He talked about Ricky Smiley. He talked about Tiffany Haddish, who doesn't seem to be taking it too well. Kevin Hart. And then not only did he talk about Kevin Hart, but then he enlisted Kevin Hart's ex-wife to do the tour with him that he has coming up, Tori Hart. So Tori Hart will be on tour with Katt Williams.
Ouch.
And he basically spoke a lot of his truths. And some people were saying he was lying. And since the interview has come out, he's been proving that he didn't lie.
He lied.
I mean, I'm pretty sure something in there was, we all bend the truth somewhere somehow. But listen, a lot of those things he's proven that is true. And he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And
he
I
is
love it.
smart.
I love that for him because this
I
is,
do like that.
there's sometimes the underdog is counted out, right?
Mhm.
And now we see Shannon Sharp, his biggest interview was 10 million views. Katt Williams is currently at 40 million views.
40 million views.
40 million. So this is bigger than any interview that he's ever had on there.
Mhm.
And even somebody else tried to say, who was it? Mike Epps tried to say his Fendi coat was fake. He was like, oops. No, it's not, because then Fendi came out and or they said that his jacket was real. Like, even though it was like, what did that have to do with anything? But no one, not a soul, y'all, not a soul clapped back at him and said that he was lying or had any proof that, or just pretty much said anything. I know some people felt like he went a little too far when it went to Ricky Smiley when he talked about his son passing away. I would think that was probably the only thing that he could have left out.
But L'Oreal, these are comedians, so it's like when in that comedian.
He didn't say it as a joke.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of times, a lot of comedians don't say things as a joke. You know what I'm saying? That's the world that they live in. It was like anything goes in this world. You know what I'm saying? Even make you look bad or crack on you and stuff like that. That's all comedians are. So it's really hard for me to see this and take this one serious, like two rappers going at it or whatever the case. It's just comedians going at each other.
Well, that's what I thought it was going to be, but nobody's going at him. Like, it's just him. It's like everybody just gracefully bowed out.
Yeah, he did the Eminem. You know what I'm saying? He did the Eminem. It's like talking about himself and saying all that stuff. I'm already this. I'm already that. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to say now? But this is about you. Yeah, that's why I like him and Charleston White. Charleston White do this accent. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. I don't like. I like what he's doing, but I don't like how he's going about it. Charleston
Well,
White.
like Charleston White, I actually did like him until I saw the video of him talking about raping the girl. And I don't play with rape. Yeah, I don't play with child molestation. I do not play.
Yeah, that's not cool.
With,
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I do not play with that kind of stuff. So it was something where he was talking about he raped the girl. But
wow.
Yeah. Yeesh. So like that, I mean, before I saw that, I actually thought he was funny because I was like, yeah, ruffle the feathers. And he does say some things that have facts to it,
attached to it. Yes.
Yeah, facts attached to it. So do you think that this is the end of Kevin Hart? The end of Katt Williams? Because sometimes when you tell things, you say too many things. They say the game is to be sold, not told. And he talked about Illuminati stuff, whether or not that's true or not. He talked about Ludacris, and it was just crazy. Do you think like Hollywood can accept a man like this back in after he ruffled so many feathers?
I mean, especially if you self-owned, I mean, I think you could do a whole lot. I mean, you could browse your own venues and still have your shows and still go on tours and stuff like that. He's not canceled. He could be canceled by an entity, but he's not canceled by the people. And it's all about the people at the end of the day. Are they still buying tickets? Are they still doing things? And I don't think Katt will lose any of that. I think it's actually going up even more. I'm seeing them all around more. I ain't seen Katt in how many years? We see Katt all over the place now. You know what I'm saying? But are you asking, would it die down? Or you think this put him back to
I don't know. I just wonder because, like, cancel culture, we do know is a thing. I feel like, has cancel culture been canceled? Is cancel culture still a thing? Can you still be canceled? Or is the internet and content just too big for you to be able to blackball somebody nowadays?
Yeah. And just like you saying, like, yeah, I think the internet and all that do it, but the next thing is coming in 5 seconds. So hold off. Don't react so much because the more you react, now you're still in the news. Get out the news altogether. Like what happened 2 months ago that was so big and everybody's like, we forgot about it because we got people saying that TD Jakes is being nasty. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that was 2 months ago.
But see what I'm saying? But look how all these things came out. That's not even funny.
Did he? Yeah, you actually hit the nail on the head. That was exactly what was 2 months ago.
That's so stupid.
So you just proved your own point. It doesn't go away. Like,
it do go away. It will.
We still say a power bottom as our rolling joke. Like,
stop. It's not a joke.
It is though. It's kind of funny.
Because
even if it's not true, and that's the thing with the internet, most of this shit is not true.
It's not true.
But it's funny. So if it's funny, you just run with the funny. You don't run with the truth.
Yes. You don't run with the truth. That's
the power bottom.
That is wild shit. Y'all can't be playing around with the man of God like this.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Peace.
I didn't watch the Katt Williams interview.
Me
And
neither.
I'm a Katt Williams fan.
Yeah, I like that.
Everything. Like I do, I think he's hilarious. I've seen all his stand-ups.
Yeah.
But like once I saw 3 hours, like I started listening to the first 3 minutes and I saw 3 hours and it just gave me flashbacks of that Kanye West Drink Champs interview. And I feel like I grew a second level of anxiety from watching that.
Peace.
But I will say this, I'm gonna go on a little mini vacation for my birthday and I'm going to listen. And it's my first time I'm gonna be like moving around. Well, I'll tell you when I get back. But either way, I'm gonna listen. I have a long flight. I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna talk about it after I listen because they told me there's so many gems in there. I will say this. Everything is resurfacing from his old stuff, like with Wanda in Atlanta when he did the shit where he was like, she was talking about his hair, and he was like, my hair is 19 inches and I have no perm. Like that, when I tell you he's mad funny. But then he said, come run your gnarled fingers through my hair. Gnarled.
Like we can't do that to yours.
Yeah, it's his vocabulary that makes him 10 times funnier. Like when he said to Shannon Sharp, the clip where he was like, you have an unnatural allegiance to losers or some shit like that. I'm like, yo, sometimes it's not even what you're saying, it's how you say it and the words you're using. He's fucking his words. That man has resurfaced how funny he is.
Yes, he's a great artist. He's always been a great artist. I always like Katt Williams when he did stand up and stuff like that. The way he say things, another comedian can say it is not that funny, but how he do it, he's an artist.
I'm using gnarled for the rest of my fucking life, bro. Come run your gnarled fingers through my. It's like
what's gnarled me?
Like it's like a gnarled head.
Like the guy from Addams Family.
Like the crypt keeper ass, like like your gnarled hands, like a monster, like a ghoul. Okay. Anyway, that should be your word for today, but it's too late because we said it so many times. Okay, let's talk about Taraji P Henson. Now, there was a lot of things going on with the Color Purple movie. I don't know if you got to see it. It's the musical that came out. We all know that Fantasia starred in it. It's a lot of people in there. Holly Bailey's in there. You had Taraji, obviously, Danielle Brooks, who did her thing. It was a decent movie. Now Oprah's been running around promoting it with them. And a lot of people noticed some tension between Taraji and Oprah. According to Oprah, there's no tension. I don't know, but Taraji is speaking. About
Gail. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Look, I'll be off Oprah. I don't know, like, and no disrespect because I am well aware of what she has done for women like me in this industry. But like, but when I hear stories like this, it kind of makes me disappointed. Or when I hear like she doesn't stand up for our people, or when she was like she didn't want to interview rappers, it does make me disappointed of her because I'm like, come on now, you Black, you used to have an audience full of white women. And I just don't feel like you be representing us like you should, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a lot that I don't know about, but we do know that she spoke out and said her and Taraji don't have any issues. Meanwhile, Taraji's on the other hand saying that, on set, things wasn't completely right. That, her pay just overall, not even with this film, but like hasn't been up to par as to where it should be and how she's been mistreated in this industry as a Black woman, and that a lot of Black women are mistreated in the industry, which obviously I'm going to agree because I've been victim of it. I might still be victim to it in certain situations.
It sounds like the men is too. They got to bend over and suck meat.
Yeah, I mean, Terrence Howard even talked about how he wasn't getting the money that he deserved. It is. I mean, we're not paid like our white counterparts. We are paid less. And then you had Vivica, my girl, Vivica Fox, who spoke out and said, well, you know what? I've never had problems with that. So I will say this. Let's talk about this. Because sometimes it does boil down to your business, what you know, and what you can show. And one thing that these companies care about are numbers. And if you can come with the numbers and the fact that I can bring this to the table, then there's nothing that they could do but give you what you're worth.
Period.
But they're always going to lowball us. Like, let's be real. So do you feel like in this situation where Taraji was saying on set, they had to drive themselves? Now, this is a Black It's Warner
Yes.
Brothers overall, but this is a Black production.
Wow.
Quincy Jones is producing it. Oprah, Steven Spielberg. You would think that they would give these actors
Their own truck.
something.
They actually stay overnight just in case they even want to go to the store and get a tampon. They could go and do it. Like that's
I mean,
supposed to be.
The budget is $100 million. And so here's the worst part. Wax, they didn't even have food on set. Now, I'm trying to figure this out because you work for long hours, 20-hour days sometimes. And not to have food on set, like for my show, listen, to Black Woman, we have a caterer. And we film all day. But it's like you have to, not only are you feeding the actors, but what about the crew? The cameraman that can't leave.
Everybody. Yes.
It's almost seems inhumane.
Everybody. Yes. That's like not having a bathroom, not having food.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think Oprah would go for that on one of her sets?
Not one bit.
So why is it allowed to happen to us?
Yeah.
Like that was weird to me. So Oprah speaking out and saying that they had no issue. My issue, Oprah, is the fact that you didn't see a problem with that. Mm-hmm. Because if Stedman didn't have bagels in his trailer, I'm pretty sure you would have got the snapping.
No, word is born.
Right? I don't know.
Get their writer right. I'm sure she should. I'm sure. Did she say she had a writer and it didn't get, you know what I'm saying, done?
Well, see, that's what Oprah said too. She was like, well, you know, you negotiate your own stuff. And I'm like, yes, that is in fact true. But who the hell would think that y'all wasn't going to have food on set?
At least grapes and fucking the kind bars and all that type of shit.
You know the little thing that they get with the chips and you got all of it.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never been on a set without chips.
Apples. They always
the little Uncrustables.
Yeah, they got everything. You know what I'm saying?
Food.
Too much sweets. Yeah, something.
Some food. Anywhere. Anytime there's an artist, actor, anytime somebody's working for long hours, I didn't understand that. So I don't believe Oprah. I believe that Oprah didn't care and was like, they'll be all right. They can order Uber Eats. Like, if she talk about she had no... Come on. She said she had no say, but you the producer. Maybe you should make your say, because once it was come time to promote that movie, you was right there standing next to Taraji and Fantasia.
Yes.
So you should have been standing right there representing for your team. Like,
anything I got going on.
How about this, though? How about this? Instead of her saying, well, you negotiate and get what you negotiate for, how about you step in and say to them, y'all worth more than this, and this next time, let me help y'all. And this, so one thing I'll give Tyler Perry that they say, I don't know Tyler Perry, but they say that he treats his cast and crew exceptionally well. And
that's great.
And like, even think about 50 Cent, how he said, well, with Taraji, he was like, I want to work with her. He was like, because Mary J. Blige was having some issues, and I hired her for power and asked her how much she's making.
Dope.
The goal is not to be like, oh, we're going to get the best deal. Oprah, if you're really being and standing up and being a face of the Black woman in media, help these women negotiate their stuff better.
Yes. Because you got a dope one.
She coming to you and saying there's no food on set. I don't understand how Oprah is like, okay, Taraji, let's talk, because that should be in your writer. Now, you don't just say, well, Warner Brothers didn't do it, so that's not my fault, and whatever they negotiated. No, let's figure out where you went wrong so that this never happens again, and especially not in a production that I'm a part of. That's what I would say, because I have plenty of producers, and I go directly to them about a problem, and if they tell me I should have negotiated it, don't ever fucking talk to me again.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Yeah.
Don't talk to me again. And let's see how well this show is going to go with me not participating. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. But that's what disappoints me about Oprah. I'm very disappointed. And again, I have respect for her because I know what she's done. But come on, do more. Because you can. Because you have all the money, Oprah. And we've supported
that's what
you.
sucks. And that's what sucks. I hate when people can do, they just don't do it. They basically saying, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? If I can do more to make your shit better and I don't, I'm saying fuck you right away.
Come on. And
I can get you a
furthermore,
car and a fucking food.
Come on,
family.
That's nothing. That's nothing to Oprah. You gave all them white women cars in the audience. You get a car. You get a car. It's a joke. It's a running joke. So you didn't make sure Taraji had a car. Fantasia had a car.
Because they got their own cars.
Come on. And then Fantasia's like, well, I like to drive. I know some people like me, I get car sick. She wanted to drive herself to set. That's one thing. But Taraji don't. So she should have a black truck waiting for her outside. And when she's ready to leave, the black truck should be there to take her back with security.
All the way through.
With security.
Yes, with security.
Love and Hip Hop, we always had a security with us. Because if something happens on their watch, well, other than the other cast member trying to fight you.
I'm about to say.
Now, their cast members can fight you,
in the face in
but
the
a
truck.
stranger... But if a stranger throw a drink on you, it's going down. All right. So, yeah, come on, Oprah, do better. You can't just help Gail and think that that's going to be your... And look, didn't she have like some kind of issue?
Don't forget about Stegman.
She helped Ivana. I always say her name.
Ivana's,
Fix My Life.
Fix My Life. Ivana's.
Fix My Life. That's not her name.
Ivanka's.
Nah, it's something a little more like, we should know how to say her name because we being disrespectful as hell. But I feel like because I always play around when I say it, that I'm always going to just get it wrong. But so speaking of getting it wrong, we're going to get into Wax's ABCs in a second. But first, Black Excellence. Okay. Now, Black Excellence, we want to give a big shout out to Don Lemon. Now, let me tell you something. Now, this is one person that I was talking about, like with the Oprah thing. This kind of reminds me of him. I remember at one point in time, Black people did not like Don Lemon. We did not like him. And I don't know what kind of woke juice he drank, but I love it. I wish I had my bell. Ding, 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 ding. He announced that he is launching his own show. This is just 9 months after being terminated from CNN. It's so funny. CNN stopped liking him once he started liking us, his own people. Once he started speaking up for us more, that's when he started getting a lot of scrutiny, Wax. That's when he got in a lot of trouble. Come on, right or wrong?
Sound about right.
So he said, we need a place for honest debate without the hall monitors. Oh my. Can I tell you how many times I have wanted to say stuff and couldn't because the connection of this with that and nothing to do with me, but higher ups for the whatever company I'm speaking on the behalf of, oh, it's a conflict because we do this with them. So you, no.
You can't say that. Watch your mouth. Matter of fact, cut them. Okay, where you at? They're gonna cut the fucking bungee cord. Yeah. How far you are, the higher you are, the harder you gonna motherfucking fall.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So watch yourself.
Well, he has decided. He's decided to fight against the system. So let's see how long they let him live. I'm definitely gonna watch it and tune in. So I'm excited for him for that. And then because he worked for them for 17 years, you know.
Wow.
And they just gave that man a boot like nothing ever happened, Jesus.
Damn.
So we as Black people need to support him and make sure that we uplift our brother, regardless of what he's done and said in the past. He is definitely a voice for us right now. So shout out to him. Now let's get into Wax's ABC.
Yeah.
Wax's ABC.
Yeah, I love Wax's ABCs.
Yes.
Get it right.
Let's see if he gets fired and replaced by Twerk. Twerk's ABC.
He'd probably get it.
Okay. So you know how it goes. We're gonna give Wax a word. Wax has to tell us what that word is. He has to define it, use it in a sentence, and possibly let's make him do a little jingle today because I'm in a singing and dancing mood. Okay, now this word is SYNOPSIS.
This is very, very easy. At least you get an English word. Yeah, you give me a fucking English word.
This is an easy one.
This is synopsis.
Right? I can't believe he got it.
Okay. I got it right. Yeah, it's an English word. You know,
but what does it mean though?
Synopsis is a long essay that you got to have in college that they make you do like in 36 pages and shit like that. So I went to, when I was in college, I usually pay this guy to do my synopsis every time because I can't do all these fucking pages and shit like that. So he used to write 36-page synopsis for me and I used to pay him.
This is the worst Wax's ABCs we've ever had.
What the fuck you talking about?
Because I said I was going to fire you now on Wax's ABCs and replace you with Twerk's ABCs. And now you want to get the words right?
He didn't get it right. He's wrong as fuck.
That is right.
He said synopsis.
Okay, well, yeah, he got the definition wrong.
How's the definition wrong?
What's the definition, Twerk?
The definition is a brief summary, not 36. Summary.
I
So
went
you
to
out here doing
college.
extra work, and you out here doing extra work.
Yeah,
That's why
because it
the
is
movie
like the
summary.
brief. It's like the brief. Synopsis is like the thing that just kind of summarizes it all together.
Listen, I must have paid extra for the 36 synopsis.
But you got the word right, and that I am impressed on. I will
That's
have
it,
to
because
say.
you know why? Because this is an English word. All these other words is not from America.
Wax, they were all
No,
they were all American. They were all English.
they were not American. He know
They
that.
had
'cause
Latin roots, but
But
Yeah,
can we do it in the
Latin,
song though?
Chinese, and everything.
yeah, give the song because now you fucked it up, man.
Synopsis jingle.
Synopsis jingle.
For Christmas or for L'Oreal's birthday.
Let's go.
Happy birthday, synopsis.
How you gonna say happy
Not
birthday to
going-
synopsis?
No, I ain't say. See, you messing the song up. What you
Okay,
doing?
okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead.
It's a happy birthday, synopsis. This is L'Oreal's song for you. If you go down the street and you need a paper done, make sure it's a synopsis. Happy birthday.
Boo!
What do you think?
Twerk.
This is great.
That was the worst. Okay, you
I would say happy
ruined Wax's
birthday.
ABCs this week.
I threw your fucking birthday in there.
It's okay, whatever. Anyway, Bully and the Beast podcast. Make
Yo.
sure y'all go support our guy Twerk and
Yes.
pull up to his event.
Pull up
And
put the link in my bio to buy tickets and stuff.
there you go. Go. Can I get a free ticket?
L'Oreal, you know I texted you.
I know. Well, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday that you didn't give a fuck about.
I said,
But-
you're a liar. You are a fat face on liar. No,
You're a fat face on lie is mad. Yeah. So I'm gonna be on an
You know
island
what I
getting my
told
tin
you?
on. What?
You know what I said? You know why I can't go? In total.
Wax is
Yeah.
crazy too. Wax has great news.
He's on parole.
Something like that.
All right. Okay. So well, I guess I'll hear about this off air. So we're gonna get out of here. And where can they follow y'all at?
Angelo Scarfone on Instagram. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, holla at me at WAXKYNG Wax King, and make sure y'all follow my resort, a place to go _SC. Come book something.
There we go. And y'all follow me at Starring L'Oreal, LOREL. We're gonna get out of here. Bully and the Beast podcast. Make sure y'all rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we will see
Early.
you next week. Bye.
Early peace.